You're head over heels for your best friend, but they just don't seem to see you as anything more than a shoulder to cry on. Sound familiar? Well, get ready to have your mind blown, because by the end of this video, you'll discover a game-changing secret that could transform your love life and help you escape the dreaded friend zone once and for all. Welcome to BrainGrasp. If you're watching this, chances are you've experienced the gut-wrenching pain of being trapped in the friend zone. You know, that awkward limbo where you're not quite friends, but not quite lovers either? It's like being stuck in relationship purgatory, watching the person you adore date everyone but you. But fear not, my lovelorn friends, because today we're going to dive deep into the science of attraction and explore some proven strategies to help you break free from the friend zone and finally unlock the love you deserve. Let's paint a picture. You've been best buds with your crush for years. You've been there through thick and thin, lending a sympathetic ear during their breakups and celebrating their triumphs. But somewhere along the way, you caught feelings, and now you can't imagine your life without them. You've dropped hint after hint, but every time you try to express your interest, you're met with the soul-crushing, "I don't want to ruin our friendship" line. Ouch. Being stuck in the friend zone is like being on an emotional roller coaster, complete with heart-stopping highs and stomach-churning lows. One minute, you're on cloud nine, convinced that your friend is finally starting to see you in a new light. The next, you're plummeting back to earth as they gush about their latest Tinder match. It's enough to make even the most confident person question their self-worth and wonder if they'll ever escape this platonic prison. But here's the thing. Being in the friend zone isn't a life sentence. With the right mindset and a few strategic moves, you can break free and finally get the chance to explore a romantic relationship with the person you've been pining for. And the best part? It's all backed by science. Step 1. Boost your confidence. Confidence is the secret sauce of attraction. It's the difference between being seen as a potential partner and being relegated to the role of just a friend. But how do you boost your confidence when you've been stuck in the friend zone for what feels like an eternity? Start by focusing on self-improvement. Hit the gym and get those endorphins flowing. Learn a new skill or hobby that makes you feel like a total rock star. Pursue your passions with reckless abandon. When you feel good about yourself, it shows, and that kind of magnetic confidence is impossible to ignore. Step 2. Create some distance. I know. The thought of spending less time with your crush is about as appealing as a root canal. But hear me out. Sometimes a little space is exactly what you need to shift the dynamic of your relationship. When you're always available at their beck and call, it's easy for your friend to take you for granted. By creating some distance, you're sending a powerful message. You have a life outside of this friendship, and you're not going to sit around waiting for them to notice you. Plus, absence really does make the heart grow fonder. When you're not constantly in their face, your friend might just start to realize how much they miss having you around. Step 3. Flirt strategically. Okay, this one's a little tricky. You don't want to come on too strong and risk freaking out your friend, but you also don't want to be so subtle that they miss your signals entirely. The key is to flirt strategically. Start with small, playful touches. A brush of the arm, a lingering hug, a playful nudge. Engage in witty banter that's just a little bit suggestive. Pay them compliments that go beyond the platonic, like telling them how great they look in that new outfit, or how their laugh lights up the room. The goal is to plant the seed in their mind that you see them as more than just a friend, without crossing any lines or making them uncomfortable. Step 4. Communicate your feelings. This one's a doozy, but it's also the most important step of all. At some point, you're going to have to bite the bullet and have an honest conversation about your feelings. I know, it's scary. Putting yourself out there always is. But the alternative is staying stuck in the friend zone forever, and that's no way to live. When you do have that conversation, try to keep the pressure low. Express your interest, but also make it clear that you value their friendship above all else. Something like, I've been feeling this way for a while, and I just needed to get it off my chest. No matter what, your friendship means the world to me, and I don't want to lose that. By approaching the conversation with openness and vulnerability, you're giving your friend the space to process their own feelings without feeling backed into a corner. Step 5. Show them a different side of you. If your friend only sees you as a platonic pal, it might be because they've never had the chance to see you in a different light. It's time to switch things up and show them a side of you they've never seen before. Invite them to do something outside of your usual routine, like taking a dance class together or going on a weekend road trip. Dress up and hit the town, even if it's just for a casual dinner. The point is to break out of your comfort zone and give your friend the opportunity to see you in a new and exciting way. Who knows? They might just realize that they've been overlooking the perfect partner all along. Step 6. Be patient. I know. Patience is a virtue, but it's also a total buzzkill when you're head over heels for someone. But the truth is, escaping the friend zone is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, effort, and a whole lot of persistence. There will be moments when you feel like you're making progress, only to have your hopes dashed by a casual buddy or pal. There will be times when you wonder if you're just wasting your time, chasing after someone who will never see you as more than a friend. But don't give up. Keep putting in the work, keep showing up as your best self, and trust that the right person will appreciate you for who you are, even if it takes a little longer than you'd like. Step 7. Know when to move on. Okay, real talk time. Sometimes, despite your best efforts, the friend zone is a one-way ticket to nowhere. You can flirt, you can communicate, you can show them a different side of you until you're blue in the face, but if your friend just doesn't feel the same way, there's not much you can do about it. And that's okay. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you or that you're unlovable. It just means that this particular relationship wasn't meant to be. If you've given it your all and your friend still doesn't reciprocate your feelings, it might be time to accept that it's not going to happen and start the process of moving on. Focus on your own happiness, nurture your other friendships, and trust that the right person will come along when the time is right. All right, are you ready for that mind-blowing secret I promised you at the beginning of this video? Here it is. The ultimate key to escaping the friend zone is to focus on being the best version of yourself. I know, it sounds too simple to be true, but hear me out. When you're confident, passionate, and living your best life, you become absolutely irresistible. People are naturally drawn to those who are happy, fulfilled, and unapologetically themselves. So instead of pouring all of your energy into trying to make one person see you differently, pour that energy into yourself. Pursue your dreams, cultivate your hobbies, surround yourself with people who lift you up and make you feel like the rock star you are. When you're thriving in every area of your life, love will find its way to you, whether it's with your current crush or someone even better. So let's recap. Escaping the friend zone is all about boosting your confidence, creating some distance, flirting strategically, communicating your feelings, showing a different side of yourself, being patient, and knowing when to move on. But more than anything, it's about focusing on your own personal growth and happiness. When you're living your best life, radiating confidence and joy, love will come knocking. What's been your experience with the friend zone? Share your stories in the comments below. And if you found these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more insights on relationships and psychology. Tap the bell icon and check out our next video for further advice on building meaningful connections. Thanks for watching.